रेडियो कैरन 96.4 मेगा हर्जमा प्रसारित भइरहेको एसी तयारी कक्षामा यहाँहरूलाई स्वागत गर्दछु। म निर्मल त्रिपाठी अङ्ग्रेजी विषयका कक्षाहरूको साथमा उपस्थित भएको छु। गुड मर्निङ एन्ड नमस्ते माई डियर स्टुडेन्ट्स। I have come with another lesson on the tenses. As you know, we have started the past perfect tense in yesterday's lesson. So today we are going to continue with this, the past perfect tense, and we compare the simple past and the past perfect tense. आजको कक्षामा हामी the past perfect tense को प्रयोग गर्नेछौँ र त्यसलाई सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्ससँग तुलनात्मक अध्ययन पनि गर्नेछौँ। First, we'll start with the uses. The past perfect is used for an action before a past time, before the time of reference. For example, the thieves had run away before we reached there. The thieves had run away. Had run यहाँ पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्सको युज भएको छ। त्यसको अर्थ हो चोरहरू भागिसकेका थिए। जति बेला हामी पुग्यौँ, बिफोर वी रिच देयर, हामी पुग्नुभन्दा पहिले नै चोरहरू त्यहाँबाट भागिसकेका थिए। हामी कुनै एउटा पास्ट टाइमको कुनै एउटा पोइन्टको बारेमा गफ गरिरहेका हुन्छौँ, त्यो पोइन्टभन्दा पहिले नै अर्को काम भइसकेको छ। पास्ट टाइममा कुनै एउटा पोइन्टमा कुनै एउटा एक्सन कुनै एउटा कामको बारेमा हामी गफ गरिरहेका छौँ, त्योभन्दा पहिले अर्को काम भइसकेको छ भने त्यो पहिले भइसकेको कुरालाई दर्शाउनको लागि हामी द पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्सको युज गर्छौँ। जस्तो यु ह्याड लर्न्ड द नेगेटिभ। यु ह्याड लर्न्ड द नेगेटिभ भन्नुको अर्थ के हुन्छ? तपाईहरूले नेगेटिभ बनाउनु पहिले जानिसक्नु भएको थियो। जति बेला मैले सिकाएँ त्योभन्दा पहिले नै तपाईहरूले जानिसक्नु भएको थियो। दुईटै कुरा, मैले सिकाएको कुरा पनि पास्टमै हो, तपाईहरूले त्योभन्दा पनि पहिले पास्ट टाइममा कुनै एउटा घटना भयो, त्योभन्दा पनि पहिले अर्को भइसकेको छ, अर्को घटना भइसकेको छ भने त्यो पहिले भएकोलाई चाहिँ हामी पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्स युज गरेर व्यक्त गर्दछौँ। र सिम्पल पास्टको द सिम्पल पास्ट इज युज्ड फर एन एक्सन इन द पास्ट। पास्ट टाइम, जुन पास्ट टाइमको जुन रिफरेन्स टाइमको हामी गफ गरिरहेका छौँ त्यही समयमा भएको कुरालाई दर्शाउन चाहिँ हामी सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्सको गफ प्रयोग गर्छौँ। सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्सले त्यही बेलामा भएको र पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्सले त्योभन्दा पनि पहिले, पास्ट टाइमको सिम्पल पास्ट टाइम जहाँ हामी युज गरेका छौँ त्योभन्दा पहिले भएको घटनाको लागि चाहिँ हामी पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्सको प्रयोग गर्छौँ। त्यो यो दुवै कुरालाई बुझ्नको लागि हामी सिम्पल पास्ट र पास्ट पर्फेक्ट दुवैको युज गरेर हामी धेरै उदाहरणहरू हेर्नेछौँ। यसमा धेरै विद्यार्थीहरूलाई कन्फ्युज हुने भएकोले यसलाई अलि इक्जाम्पलहरूबाट हामी बुझ्ने कोसिस गर्छौँ। So let's see some examples. The meeting had begun when the boss arrived. The meeting had begun when the boss arrived. Boss हाकिम साहब जति बेला आइपुग्नु भयो त्योभन्दा पहिले नै मिटिङ सुरु भइसकेको थियो। पहिले नै सुरु भइसकेको हुनाले यहाँ के भन्नु पर्यो? The meeting had begun when the boss arrived. बस आइपुग्ने बित्तिकै मिटिङ सुरु भएको भए चाहिँ हामी के भन्थ्यौँ? द मिटिङ बिग्यान व्हेन द बस अराइभ्ड। बस आइपुग्नु भयो अनि मिटिङ सुरु भयो। तर ह्याड बिगन पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्सको युजले के देखाउँछ भने बस आउने काम हुनुभन्दा पहिले, आइपुग्नुभन्दा पहिले नै मिटिङ सुरु भइसकेको थियो। त एउटा घटनाभन्दा अर्को घटना पहिले भइसकेको छ भने पहिले भएको कुराको लागि हामी पास्ट पर्फेक्ट र पछि भएको कुरालाई हामी सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्सले बुझाउँछौँ, प्रयोग गर्छौँ। नम्बर बी, when the police arrived the thieves had run away. When the police arrived, प्रहरी आइपुग्यो, पुलिस arrived, त्यो त्यति बेला भएको घटना हो। द थीव्स ह्याड रन अवे, चोरहरू भागिसकेका थिए, त्योभन्दा नि पुलिस आउनुभन्दा पहिलेको घटना हो। दे ह्याड क्लिन द रुम बिफोर आई इन्टर्ड, दे ह्याड क्लिन द रुम बिफोर आई इन्टर्ड, म इन्ट्री गरेँ, आई इन्टर्ड एउटा घटना हो, तर त्योभन्दा पहिले नै दे ह्याड क्लिन द रुम, कोठा सफा गरिसकेका थिए तिनीहरू। सो आई थिङ्क यु हेभ अन्डरस्टुड the difference between the simple past and the past perfect. Now, let's do an exercise to practice them. Here, I will give you some sentences. You have to use the given verb in the blanks. You have to decide whether the simple past or the past perfect form of the verb is used there. And let's start with number one. Number one, after Neera spent, the verb is spent. म खाली ठाउँसँगै त्यो भर्बलाई पनि त्यहाँ भन्दै जानेछु। आफ्टर निरा स्पेन्ड, यो भर्ब हो, यहाँ खाली ठाउँमा प्रयोग गर्नुपर्ने। हर होलिडे इन चाइना, सी वान्ट to learn Chinese. After Neera spent her holiday in China, she want to learn Chinese. दुईटा खाली ठाउँ छ। So there are two actions. Neera spent her holiday. She want to learn Chinese. She did two things. But which one first? First one is her holiday in China. After Neera had spent her holiday in China, she wanted to learn Chinese. चाइनामा बिदाको समय बिताइसकेपछि उनलाई चाइनिज सिक्न मन लाग्यो। After Neera had spent her holiday in China, she wanted to learn Chinese. Now let's do number two. Deepak phone dad at work before he leave for his trip. Deepak phone dad at work before he leave for his trip. पहिलो खाली ठाउँमा फोन र दोस्रो खाली ठाउँमा लीव भर्बको प्रयोग गर्नुपर्नेछ। Can you do? Yes, why not? Deepak had phoned dad at work before he left for his trip. पहिलो काम के भयो? फोन गर्यो, त्यसपछि मात्रै ऊ यात्रामा गयो। त्यसैले पहिलो कामलाई had phoned. Deepak had phoned dad at work before he left for his trip. Number three, Sarah turn on the radio after she wash the dishes. Sarah turn on the radio after she wash the dishes. यहाँ दुईटा काम छ, turn on the radio, wash the dishes. Kun simple past, kun past perfect? Can you decide? Okay. Yes. Sarah, kun काम पहिले हो? Wash the dishes. Yes. So Sarah turned on the radio after she had washed the dishes. Sarah turned on the radio after she had washed the dishes. Number four, when she arrive, the match already start. When she arrive, the match already start. She arrived, match start. Which one first? Yes, first match start, second she arrived. So when she arrived, the match had already started. When she arrived, the match had already started. Number 5. Last year, you pass all your exams. Last year, you pass all your exams. Simple past. Last year, you passed all your exams. Last year, you passed all your exams. Last year, the fixed time in the past. Past time को कुनै फिक्स टाइमको बारेमा गफ गरिरहेको छौँ भने हामी त्यसमा सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्सको प्रयोग गर्छौँ. Last year, you passed all your exams. Number 6. We got home to find that someone break into the house. We got home to find that someone break into the house. यहाँ पहिलो verb हामीले सिम्पल पास्टमा युज गरिसकेका छौँ. We got home to find that someone break into the house. हामी घर पुग्दा कसैले घर फोरिसकेको रहेछ. Someone had broken into the house. Someone had broken into the house. Number 7. It not rain all summer. It not rain all summer. So the grass was completely dead. So the grass was completely dead. पानी पर्दै परेन, त्यसैले घाँस सबै मरिसके. Yes. It had not rained all summer. So the grass was completely dead. It had not rained all summer. So the grass was completely dead. Number 8. Radha buy that sari in Baisakh. Radha buy that sari in Baisakh. Yes, Radha bought that sari in Baisakh. No, had bought, only bought. Radha bought that sari in Baisakh. Now, we have done the exercise related to the simple past and the past perfect. I think you understood the point. Now we will move to our another aspect of the past tense, the past perfect continuous. The past perfect continuous. The past perfect continuous is used to refer to an action over a period of time up to a past time. Over a period up to the past time. Past time बितेको समय, भूतकालको कुनै एउटा निश्चित पोइन्ट जसको बारेमा हामी गफ गरिरहेका छौँ, त्यो भन्दा पहिले नै सुरु भएर त्यति बेलासम्म कुनै काम जारी थियो, चलिरहेको थियो भनेर व्यक्त गर्नको लागि हामी पास्ट पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्सको प्रयोग गर्छौँ. I will make you clearer with an example. They had been talking for over an hour before she arrived. They had been talking for over an hour before she arrived. She arrived. यो एउटा पोइन्ट हो. उनी आइपुगिन्. पास्ट समयमा, बितेको समयमा कुनै बेला उनी आइपुगिन्. तर उनी आइपुग्नुभन्दा पहिले तिनीहरू 1 घण्टाभन्दा बढी समयदेखि गफ गरिरहेका थिए. भनेको उनी आइपुगेको समय पनि पास्ट टाइम नै हो। तर त्योभन्दा पनि पहिलेदेखि गफ गर्ने क्रम सुरु भएको थियो र उनी आइपुग्ने बेलासम्म पनि त्यो काम चलिरहेको थियो। यसरी पास्ट टाइमको कुनै एउटा पोइन्टभन्दा पहिलेदेखि नै काम सुरु भएको र त्यति बेलासम्म पनि चलिरहेको छ भने त्यसलाई व्यक्त गर्नको लागि हामी पास्ट पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्सको प्रयोग गर्छौँ। They had been talking over an hour before she arrived. Well, next one. I had been learning English for 3 years, but I had to go to China. I had been learning English for 3 years, but I had to go to China. 3 वर्षदेखि म अङ्ग्रेजी सिकिरहेको थिएँ, तर मलाई चाइना जानुपर्ने भयो। चाइना जानुपर्ने भएको अहिले होइन, त्यो पनि पास्ट टाइममै हो। आई ह्याड टु गो टु चाइना। त्यति बेला कुनै बितेको समयमा मलाई चाइना जानुपर्ने अवस्था भयो, तर वास्तवमा म त्योभन्दा पहिलेदेखि चाहिँ अङ्ग्रेजी सिकिरहेको थिएँ। आई ह्याड बिन लर्निङ इङ्ग्लिस फर 3 years, बट आई ह्याड टु गो टु चाइना। नेक्स्ट इक्जाम्पल. It had been snowing heavy for several hours. It had been snowing heavy for several hours. धेरै घन्टादेखि हिउँ परिरहेको थियो। हुनसक्छ त्यति बेला हामी पुग्यौँ। The ground was covered with snow. The ground was covered with snow. हामी गएर के देख्यौँ? ग्राउन्डभरि हिउँ जमेको छ। त्यसको अर्थ त्योभन्दा पहिले धेरै बेलादेखि हिउँ परिरहेको थियो त्यति बेलासम्म पनि। इट ह्याड बिन स्नोइङ हेभी फर सेभरल आवर्स. द ग्राउन्ड वाज कभर्ड विथ स्नो. यु ह्याड बिन लिसनिङ टु म्याथ लेसन वेन आई स्टार्टेड माई लेसन. मेरो लेसन सुरु गर्ने बेलाभन्दा पहिलेदेखि त तपाईँहरू म्याथको लेसन सुनिरहनु भएको थियो. यु ह्याड बिन लिसनिङ टु म्याथ लेसन वेन आई स्टार्टेड. Next example. Dilip had been teaching in Priti before he was transferred. दिलीप सरको ट्रान्सफर भयो, तर त्योभन्दा धेरै पहिलेदेखि उहाँ प्रीतिमा पढाइरहनु भएको थियो। ट्रान्सफर भएको पनि पास्ट टाइममै हो, तर त्योभन्दा पनि पास्टमा उहाँ पढाइरहनु भएको थियो। यसरी पास्ट टाइमको कुनै एउटा पोइन्टभन्दा पहिलेदेखि त्यो बेलासम्म भइरहेको कामलाई जनाउनको लागि पास्ट पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्सको युज गरिन्छ। सो द स्ट्रक्चर इज भेरी इजी. ह्याड बीन प्लस द प्रेजेन्ट पार्टिसिपल फर्म अफ द भर्ब. भर्बमा आइएनजी लाग्ने रूपलाई प्रेजेन्ट पार्टिसिपल भनेर चिनिन्छ। हामी कतिपय अवस्थामा भर्ब फो भनेर पनि पढ्ने गर्छौँ। ह्याड बीन प्लस भर्ब फो और भर्ब प्लस आइएनजी. had been going, had been reading, had been listening, had been raining. यो स्ट्रक्चरको हामी युज गर्छौँ. So let's practice some structures with positive, negative, yes no question and WH question. Are you ready? Okay. First one. We had been playing football. We had been playing football. Negative. We had not been playing football. We had not been playing football. Yes, no question. Start with had. Had you been playing football? Had you been playing football? Short answer. Yes, we had. Or no, we had not. Yeah, short answer. Yes, no question starts with had, and short answer with yes or no and had. Yes, I had. No, I had not. Yes, you had. No, you had not. Yes, he had. No, he had not. The structure is similar to the past perfect tense, the use of auxiliary. In the case of the auxiliary verb, it is similar to the past perfect tense. So, they had been talking, negative, they had not been talking. Yes, no question. Had they been talking? Had they been talking? Answer, yes, they had. Or no, they had not. And WH question? It's very easy. WH word plus had plus subject. What had they been doing? What had they been doing? She had been digging the field. She had been digging the field. Why question? Why had she been digging the field? Why had she been digging the field? What had she been doing all day? What had she been doing all day? Okay, another example. You had been listening to my lesson. You had been listening to my lesson. Negative? Yes. You had not been listening to my lesson. You had not been listening to my lesson. Yes, no question? Had you been listening to my lesson? Had you been listening to my lesson? WH question. What had you been listening to? What had you been listening to? Thank you. My dear students, now let's revise the past tense, the four aspects of the past tense. We'll do an exercise to revise the simple past, the past continuous, the past perfect, and the past perfect continuous. Are you ready? Okay, I'll read out some sentences with the verbs. You have to fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. Remember, we are only practicing the past tense, so you have to use the correct past form of the verbs. Simple past, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, or past perfect continuous. Okay. Number one, I start. This is the verb. I start teaching in Bamti 25 years ago. I start teaching in Bamti 25 years ago. Number two, I reach 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 Preeti at 10 o'clock. I reach Preeti at 10 o'clock. The students do PT at that time. I reach Preeti at 10 o'clock. The students do PT at that time. Number three, while I go to school, I see a strange bird. While I go, the verb is go here, to school, I see, the verb see, a strange bird. While I go to school, I see a strange bird. Number four, they were tired. They were tired. They work all day. Work is the verb here. They work all day. Number 5, he climb the tree pick some mangoes and jump down. He climb the tree pick some mangoes and jump down. Again, he climb the tree pick some mangoes and jump down. And number 6, he climb down the tree. He climb down the tree when the farmer appeared. When the farmer appeared. He climb down the tree when the farmer appeared. Okay, these are the sentences. You have to complete them. Do you need any time? Yes, take some time and complete all the sentences. We'll check the answers. Okay, let's check the answers then. Number 1, I start teaching in Bamti 25 years ago. Yes, started, the simple past. 25 years ago. Ago is the time adverbial used here. That means a fixed period of time, fixed point of time. I started teaching in Bamti 25 years ago. Number 2, I reached, simple past tense, I reached Preeti at 10 o'clock. The students were doing PT at that time. The students were doing PT at that time. म पुगेको 10 बजे हो, त्यति बेला विद्यार्थीहरू त्यहाँनेरि पिटी खेल्दै थिए. I reached Preeti at 10 o'clock. The students were doing PT at that time. Number 3, while I was going to school, I saw a strange bird. I saw a strange bird. चरा देख्ने काम भयो कुन बेलामा? स्कुल गइरहेको बेलामा. While I was going to school, I saw a strange bird. Number 4, they were tired. They were tired. थाकेका थिए. किन होला? They had been working all day. They had been working all day. जति बेला हामीले भेट्यौं त्यो बेलामा थाकेर बसेका थिए. त्यो भन्दा पहिले उनीहरू काम गरिरहेका थिए. They had been working all day. Number 5, he climbed the tree, picked some mangoes and jumped down. यहाँनेरि कामहरु एउटा सिरिजमा भइरहेको छ. एउटा काम गर्यो त्यसपछि अर्को काम गर्यो. यसरी विभिन्न कामहरु सँगसँगै गर्दै गएको अवस्थामा हामी सबैमा सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्स को युज गर्छौं. He climbed the tree, picked some mangoes and jumped down. And last one, he had climbed down the tree when the farmer appeared. तर किसान आइपुग्नु भन्दा पहिले नै रुखबाट झरिसकेको थियो. त्यसैले यहाँ के प्रयोग गर्नु पर्यो? He had climbed down. He had climbed down the tree when the farmer appeared. Thank you very much, my dear students. We will Again, meet tomorrow with another lesson. So, goodbye. Thank you very much.